Hello, friends. Welcome back to Learning Nails and Aesthetics, and now Cosmetology. We are in the Milady Cosmetology book, starting chapter 14, Wigs and Hair Additions. If you come across a video on YouTube that says the content is currently unavailable or the comments are turned off, if you refresh the page, that should fix the issue. Also, I have other videos. The Milady Nails book, as well as their Aesthetics book. Their Standard Foundations book is a companion book to all of their books, so that one is a must. I have put the videos on various playlists that can help you find what you're looking for. If there's something that you'd like to learn more about, leave me a comment. If you come across videos that you're not necessarily interested in, keep watching because there probably is something that you are. Or, like I said, leave me a suggestion. Also, leave me an emoji or something in the comments. I do have people that comment on every single video, which I really, really appreciate that. So just even a smiley face, let me know where you're listening from. You don't have to go crazy and write a dissertation in the comments. Just a hi, something. All right. Chapter 14. Oh, keep in mind, I am not AI, so mistakes will be made. Wigs and hair additions. Learning objectives. After completing this chapter, you will be able to explain why cosmetologists should study wigs and hair additions. List the considerations for effective hair addition consultations. Describe the different hair and fiber types used for hair additions and wigs. Outline several different methods of attaching hair extensions. Describe different types of wigs and hair pieces and how to care for them. Describe several types of hair pieces and their uses. My hair journey has been lots of fun. I have always loved wigs and pieces, so I'm never tied down to one style. Angela Robinson said that. She's an actress and a singer. Learning objective. I know I sounded just like her, didn't I? Learning objective number 1. Explain why cosmetologists should study wigs and hair additions. Why study wigs and hair additions? Hair additions are hair or synthetic fibers added or integrated at the base of a person's natural hair. Figure 14-1 and 14-2 shows before and after extensions. Hair addition services include various methods of hair extensions. Hair additions secured to the base of the client's natural hair to add length, volume, texture, or color. And wigs, an artificial head covering consisting of a network of interwoven hair fibers that offers style versatility and cover hair loss. Wigs are a full replacement for profound hair loss, along with hair pieces, small or partial wigs. Both are solutions for diffuse, overall, thinning, or pattern baldness. Hair pieces can also be quite fashionable with ponytails, buns, braids, and cascading curls, which can transform a hairstyle in seconds. Hair additions and wigs can be lucrative specialties, open to cosmetologists who want to further their education, broaden their range of hair services, and increase their income. There are many hair additions and replacement methods that require advanced training. This chapter will focus on a basic overview of various systems. Cosmetologists should have a thorough understanding of wigs and hair additions because the market for products and services related to supplemental hair has expanded to every consumer group. Hair extension, addition, and custom wig clients are committed to regular maintenance appointments. Each manufacturer has its own system. However, you can easily work with any company if you understand the fundamentals. Hair additions create a more glamorous look, bypass the grow-out phase, and address hair loss, producing higher income for stylists. Wigs are an important grooming aspect for those with profound hair loss, including patients with cancer undergoing chemotherapy. Wigs ensure that every day is a good hair day. Check in. Name at least 3 reasons cosmetologists should thoroughly understand wigs and hair additions. Learning objective number 2. List the considerations for effective hair addition consultations. Hair addition consultations. Conduct a thorough hair consultation before suggesting or offering any hair extension. In addition to the general consultation, see the Client Consultation section in Standard Foundations Chapter 3, Communicating for Success. I have videos on that. That is the companion book I was telling you about. There are specific questions to ask clients considering hair additions. These answers will help you better determine whether an extension service is the right choice. Understand your client's specific expectations and select the best type of extension method based on the client's feedback and your expertise. Consider these specific questions as a starting point. Why do you want to wear hair extensions? Have you worn hair extensions before? Which types of extensions? Have you worn hair extensions or a wig? What did you like and dislike about them? How long do you plan to wear hair extensions? How much time do you expect to devote to caring for your extensions at home, daily and weekly? Are you experiencing any hair loss? Are you taking any medication for hair thinning or hair loss? Do you have an outdoor vacation planned? Are you planning on spending time at the beach? Do you frequently swim in a chlorinated pool or soak in a hot tub? During the consultation, establish realistic expectations for wearing a wig or hair extensions and lay out the budget and salon maintenance required for the selected hair addition. Clients may not bring these issues up. Don't hesitate to provide information. Ask questions and take notes. Check in. What topics should be included in a hair extension consultation? Learning objective number 3. Describe the different hair and fiber types used for hair additions and wigs. Hair addition and wig fibers. A variety of hair fibers are used to thicken, lengthen, add style details, add texture, or create depth or highlights in the hair. These same hair fibers are also used for wigs and hair pieces. There are 3 fiber categories: human, synthetic, and animal, and different grades within each category that affect good quality hair and price. Human fiber hair. Human hair either has the cuticle attached or is cuticle free, depending on how the hair was collected. This is an important distinction for the stylist, as it influences cost and what services and treatments can be performed on the hair. Intact cuticle human hair. Remy hair, also known as turned hair or cuticle hair, is 100% human hair with an intact cuticle layer. Remy hair is the most realistic and highest quality of hair for extensions, wigs, and hair pieces. It looks and moves like wearer's hair. Remy hair is cut at the scalp and immediately bundled to ensure that it is from a cecal donor and that all cuticles point the same direction, downward from root to end. This eliminates snarling caused by opposing cuticles rubbing together. Remy hair can be safely colored with deposit-only dyes, including semi-permanent, demi-permanent, and temporary hair dyes, providing that no metallic hair dye has been applied to the hair. Most Remy hair is virgin hair, meaning it was free of hair-altering chemicals, including hair color, and texture processes at collection time. Remy hair is collected from around the world, with textures ranging from fine to coarse and curly to straight. Remy hair grades vary in quality, desirability, and expense. Virgin European hair is the most expensive and highest quality hair. Average lengths range from 12 to 18 inches, 30 to 46 centimeters. It has a medium luster, generally with some curl, and is very fine. Eastern European hair is particularly desirable for its fine, silky texture and wide range of natural blonde colors. Virgin human hair from India is next in cost. On average, East Indian hair is available in lengths from 12 to 22 inches, 30 to 56 centimeters. It is silky, lightweight, lustrous, and durable. This hair type has a delicate wave that responds well to styling. Virgin Asian hair, Chinese hair, costs about the same as East Indian hair. It is available in average lengths of 12 to 22 inches, 30 to 56 centimeters. Most Asian hair is naturally straight. This hair fiber has a natural luster and bounce and can be styled straight or curly. Cuticle-free human hair. Whoops, I forgot the caution. How could I forget that with the red and the exclamation mark? If you plan on applying color to hair extensions, hair pieces, or wigs, first contact the manufacturer to confirm that the hair is 100% human hair and whether it is cuticle intact or cuticle-free hair. Ask if they recommend dyeing the hair and if a metallic dye has ever been used on the hair, as this would preclude any color surface. Cuticle-free human hair. Fallen hair is shed from the head as opposed to being cut, and is sold as cuticle-free hair. It is not turned, so the cuticle must be removed. Human hair collected without being banded or bundled must undergo an acid bath or other stripping chemical process to remove the cuticle layer. The hair is then treated with a silicone or silicone-like coating to keep it shiny and intact. Focus on recommending products. Educate your clients and recommend only high-quality products as you are putting your reputation on the line with each recommendation. Once the silicone coating wears off, the hair can become dull and rough and requires replacing. Pros and cons of human hair. Pros: moves and behaves like the client's natural hair. Can be color treated using demi-permanent, semi-permanent, or temporary dyes. Can be heat styled using warm to moderate temperatures with blow dryer, curling iron, flat iron, or hot rollers. Is generally more durable than synthetic hair. Cons: depending on its natural texture, it may frizz or lose its style when exposed to humidity, water-related activities, or perspiration. Needs to be reset after shampooing. Splits, breaks, and fades in color. Is more expensive than synthetic or animal fibers. Synthetic fiber hair. Extensions and wigs made of synthetic fibers are less expensive than human hair. They are ideal for integrating with natural braids or locks, or they can be worn alone. Kanekalon is the top synthetic hair fiber. It is very durable and looks remarkably similar to human hair. Different types of Kanekalon are made for heat styling, braids, and locks. Most synthetic fibers are available in present styles such as coily textures, waves, and structured curls. All are lightweight and comfortable to wear. Synthetic hair color is fade-free, although the fiber breaks down much faster than Remy hair. Lower grades of synthetic hair are typically very shiny, so shop wisely. The best synthetic hair grades have luster that mimic natural hair. For more in-depth information on hair and fiber information, see Chapter 13, Braiding and Braid Extensions. I have videos on that as well. Pros and cons of synthetic hair. Pros: less expensive than human hair, easy to maintain at home. Most synthetic wigs, hair pieces, and extensions are pre-cut and styled according to the latest trends. Provides permanent style, offers limitless colors, and won't fade. Cons: cannot be exposed to high heat, does not accept regular hair dye, cannot be restyled, is sometimes so shiny that it does not look natural. Here's a tip. To tell if hair fiber is synthetic or human, pull a strand out of a wig or a hair bundle and burn it with a match. Human hair will burn slowly and give off a distinctive odor. A synthetic fiber will ball up and melt, give off a chemical odor, and either extinguish itself, typically some synthetic fibers like Kanekalon, or continue to flame and burn out very quickly, typical of polyester. Animal fiber hair. Animal fibers such as yak, angora, and alpaca are blended with human or synthetic hair to create less expensive hair additions and wigs. Yak wool is the most desirable animal fiber for this purpose. White belly hair is used to create everything from various blonde shades to overall highlights and fantasy colors. Pros and cons of animal hair. Pros: blends well with human and synthetic hair. Generally reacts to heat in the same way as human hair. Is naturally reflective and multicolored. Cons: is not a stand-alone fiber. Must be blended with human or synthetic hair. Check in. What are the main advantages and disadvantages of human, synthetic, and animal hair? Learning objective number 4. Outline several different methods of attaching hair extensions. Hair extension methods. Hair extensions are applied in thin strands. These strands are attached individually to the existing hair or applied in wefts, long strips of human or artificial hair with a threaded edge. Using several attachment methods. Manufacturers generally offer their own hair extensions training methods, but there are general guidelines to keep in mind. Decide whether you're adding length or thickness or both. Know which final style you want to achieve and sketch or visualize the placement pattern. As a general rule, stay 1 inch, 2.5 centimeters away from the hairline at the front side and nape, and 1 inch, 2.5 centimeters away from the part. With very thin hair, ensure the attachment site does not show through. With curly hair, determine whether you are matching the curl or adding another texture pattern. Curly hair appears thicker than straight hair, even when they share the same density. This means you may not need to attach as many extensions on curly hair. There are many different ways to attach hair extensions. Common methods include braid and sew, tape-in, fusion bonding, linking, also known as I-tip or individual tips, and temporary clip-in extensions. Braid and sew method. With the braid and sew method, also known as a weave, you secure hair extensions to the client's hair by sewing a weft onto a cornrow. which is also called a track. Figure 14-3 shows an example. The wefts can also be attached by creating a track with added fiber filler. The fiber filler and hair are braided together from the scalp using an underhanded braiding technique. The filler helps grip the client's own hair and creates longer lasting braids. After completing the cornrow braids, the extensions can be sewn onto the tracks. The angle of the track determines how the hair will fall. You may position braids horizontally, vertically, diagonally, or along curved lines that follow the head's contours. Figure 14-4 shows examples. The braid and sew method can also be used to attach hair pieces. Partings are determined according to the style. Determine section size by the amount of hair that will be added. Plan the tracks so the ends are hidden. Position them 1 inch, 2.5 centimeters behind the hairline to prevent adding stress to the delicate hair along the hairline. When sewing on the extension, use only a blunt, custom-designed needle, either straight or curved. The blunt ends will help avoid hair damage and protect your fingers and the client's scalp. Extensions can be sewn to the track using a variety of stitching, including lock stitch, sewing technique using a curved needle and thread to sew a weft of hair onto a braided cornrow track. This stitch can also be used over the track's entire length in evenly spaced stitches. Figure 14-5 and, -5. Figures 14-5 through 14-7 shows examples. Double lock stitch sewing technique, much like the lock stitch, but the thread is wrapped around the needle twice to create the double lock. It is used in the same way as the lock stitch. Overcast stitch. Simple, quick stitch used to secure the weft's entire length to the track. Pass the needle under the track and the weft. Then bring it back over to make a new stitch. Moving along the track, repeat the stitch until you reach the end of the track. Complete with a lock stitch to ensure secure attachment. Figure 14-8 and 14-9 shows examples. Focus on hair augmentation services checklist. Practice a professional approach to all hair augmentation services by placing emphasis in the following order. Number 1, safety for the client's own hair. Very important. Number 2, client comfort when applying hair extensions by not pulling, pinching, or using excessive tension on the natural hair. Number 4, security of the hair additions so they don't slip or fall out. Number 4, style and fashion as a final consideration. Pros and cons of braid and sew pros. Very safe technique. Figure 14-10 and 14-11 requires only a specialized needle and thread. Can be done quickly. Cons: can damage clients' existing hair if applied with too much tension. Not appropriate for clients with extremely damaged hair, baby fine hair, or poor scalp hygiene. And we will do tape-in extensions in the next video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And have a great day. Thanks. Bye.